Good afternoon. Am I speaking with Mr. Flabby?
Dear Flabby, I've got a question for you. I have a little problem. So
Dear Flabby, Anthony says that the Beach Boys are a band that make inferior music to Fat Day or whatever. I'm just here to tell him he is dumber than a retarded child and won't open his mind to music other than Mad Dave. He probably thinks the Beach Boys are a dumb surf band, but if I were listening to fag gays with no history, I'd say it's a band with pots and pans banging. Fat Day albums aren't some. Okay, so what this guy did is he kept fucking up the word Fat Day
Yeah, on purpose because he thought it was funny.
because that's comedy.
Yeah, it doesn't work in writing like that. Stupid.
Fat Day albums aren't some spiritual journey like Pet Sounds or Sunflower, which are the second and 300 greatest albums according to Rolling Stone. All in all, suck my dick, Anthony. My question, Doug, when are you going to kick that hippie fuck off your show? He has such a smug attitude about everything.
I want to know the same thing. When are you going to kick me off your show?
So I remember when I was reading these questions, I'm like, God, I can't make heads or tails out of this. And then I completely forgot why I used this question until we got to that last sentence.
Uh-huh.
So I was debating on how I wanted to answer this. Like,
Okay.
the truth or what's going to make you feel good.
I want the truth. Trust me, I can handle the truth. Me.
So it's who's right with Doug and Anthony,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
Okay. I want to show this guy what he would be in for. I'm going to bring Dave in
Okay.
from Content Kings.
You're going to kick me out and bring Dave in?
And me and Dave I'm going to show this guy what he gets if Anthony leaves. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's a fucking joy, right?
Now there's two smug assholes to keep off.
No, okay. So Anthony's not allowed to talk. So what we're going to do is show this guy what who's right would be, what it would be like if Anthony leaves and somebody else takes his place.
Okay, specifically me. You and I are awkward, Doug, and I blame you.
Okay, that's fine. But what can I do to make it less awkward for the new co-host?
That. What you doing right now?
I asked you a question, and it was a legitimate question.
This works great. I'm sure this works great at your work when you have all your subordinates under you. And it's like, oh, shit. Oh, okay. I've got to please Doug. I've got to please Doug.
Okay, Dave, I asked you a legitimate question. What can I do differently to make you not feel so inconsequential?
Well, you could see it's tough because you're funny. You're funny, Doug. Is that what you want to hear?
Don't make this about me. I'm trying to make you successful, Dave. I want you to join this show.
No, you don't.
God, it's just like Anthony's here with me.
Yes. Because,
okay, what do you know about the Cavina massacre? Let's riff on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be in one, Dear Flabby, and then I'll be in two, and then I'll be in three, and then next thing you know, Anthony's gone, and then the Patreon goes the way of.
You know what? I'll give you the same deal I give Anthony. You get 25% of all the Patreon money.
I think the founder Anthony should retain 25%.
Whatever you do with your 25% is up to you, man. I don't care. Okay, so you're not helping me here because I do want to kick Anthony off the show.
Okay.
but I need to know what I have to do to make myself more approachable. Because I want people to feel comfortable with me when they're co-hosting.
Yeah, it's a good question, Doug. It's a really good question. How many people do you have? Do you have anyone else except for Anthony that you can argue about pancakes with for 2 hours or however long that argument went on for?
Not at all. No.
No one else in the entire world.
Well, I mean, my daughter, I guess, like that wouldn't be much fun.
No. Not as much fun.
Right. So I think the key takeaway from this isn't that it's Doug that's funny. It's that Doug and Anthony work well together, right?
Doug and a tens machine work well together.
So should that be the new co-host?
I mean, maybe other props as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do a prop-driven podcast. I'm good with that. All right,
Maybe not
hold
for
on.
It
Tens.
Yeah, that ain't working.
All of that.
All right, bye.
Wow. Hold on. I don't even. You're saying I don't even get to defend myself in any of this?
No,
All right.
no,
Fine, fair enough.
there's nothing. Okay, yes, Anthony. I'll be quiet now. Okay?
Mhm.
I want you and Dave to discuss what I can do to make replacing you easier. Go ahead.
There, in my professional opinion, there is nothing you could do. The show only works because of our dynamic. I don't have that dynamic with anybody else. You don't have that dynamic with anybody else. There is no doubt in my mind that you could start another podcast with somebody else and it would be funny because you're a funny person. But it wouldn't be this show. It wouldn't be anywhere on the same level. And maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't think that you would be able to sustain it because it wouldn't be as fun for you.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I appreciate your comments. Thank you for bringing them to my attention.
I answered your question. Nothing.
What
There's
can I
nothing
do
you can
differently? No, what can I do differently for a guest when a guest comes on the show to make them feel more comfortable? Because apparently I don't make people feel comfortable.
Right, you don't. That's your
Okay.
personality.
So I'm asking, what can I do differently?
Change everything about your personality.
Such as?
Everything from the ground up. Grow your hair out, shave your beard. Stop,
Dave,
stop
okay, see,
talking
this is
so
why
gruffly.
This is why I don't want him on the show anymore. You won't answer any questions.
I am answering your
Everybody
question.
wants to sit here and talk shit about me, but nobody can give me any constructive criticism. Just tell me shut the fuck up for a minute and tell me what I can do differently.
You are able to have natural conversations, Doug,
Right.
but they're not as entertaining. You're not looking for the joke. You're not around in your normal life. You're not constantly looking for a joke. You can't be. You're not like Anthony, the jackass that like trolls everyone at his work and is constantly looking for a joke.
What the fuck? Why does that make me
And
a
as a
jackass?
consequence, is only responsible for walkie-talkies and not people.
Right. Why does that make me a jackass?
He has to borrow the walkie-talkie, by the way. It's not actually his.
They won't give me one.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from both of you, neither one of you can come up with one thing that I can do to make people feel more welcome on our show. Thank you.
Yes, I'm getting there.
Well, you're taking too long.
So just try and have a natural conversation for like a minute.
You
Just
look like a
normal
fisherman.
conversation. Okay.
So,
That's okay. So now it's a roast. Cool. That's not a natural conversation.
so try and have a natural conversation. That's what you're saying he should do when he brings people on.
Yes. Yes.
And you think that'll be more entertaining?
No, not for the just at the start. Don't be so autistic about it.
Okay, so I'm going to try this, and I want to see how comfortable I feel pretending to have a normal conversation.
Pretending.
Okay, here we go.
That's the best you can do.
What's up, Dave?
Not much. Yourself?
So, Australia, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, I'm definitely. There's no way I can compete with this. I'm off the show. There's nothing I can do to compete with that.